Greetings and salutations. Random, not so random thought in this moment. I think when we see like a lot of big news things happening, things that really pull attention, things that just kind of seem ridiculous. I think it's meant to be that way. It's meant to distract us. There is a whole world out here that is suffering. The collective is suffering in this moment. It's heavy. It's overwhelming. But we have to look at it, right? We can't allow ourselves to be distracted from it, right? There's a genocide that's taking place right now in Palestine, right? There are genocides being enacted around the world. We need to be looking at what's happening in Sudan, in the Congo, right? I need to more deeply educate myself, we all do. And there's also a deeper call within, for us to truly dive deep within, right? To recognize how we are perpetuating so many of these oppressive systems, right? A lot is shifting, right? There are a lot of changes that are taking place. There's a lot that we're seeing that's scary. And if we allow ourselves to really face reality, look at what's happening and try to foresee, try to look ahead, right? Try to look beyond what you're seeing right now, right? Really open your mind to see that, right? To imagine the world that your children are going to inherit, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, future generations, right? Just take a moment to imagine, based on the trajectory that we're on, right? What do you imagine they're going to experience? And if you want them to experience something different, how do we need to show up differently? What is it that I need to do in order to shift that trajectory, right? Because there is time for us to create change, to effect change, to make a difference, right? But we have to participate, right? We have to engage, right? We have to look at the things that are happening and we have to face reality, right? What's happening right now in the United States? I mean, I think what we're seeing on this, it's ridiculous, right? The things that are happening are ridiculous. When I saw the stuff about Trump and Elon and just the overconsumption of that, absolutely ridiculous, irrelevant people. And yes, I know they're not irrelevant because they're in positions of power and they're able to take actions that harm, right? That harm many people, right? So I understand the severity of that, but irrelevant in the sense that we cannot focus on Trump and Elon, because Trump and Elon are not the problem, right? The problem is the systems that we are existing within. The problem is the fact that we have all been conditioned to perpetuate these systems, and that we're not standing in our power, right? We're not recognizing the power that we have to affect change, the things that we need to be doing, right? And we don't all need to be doing the same things. It's finding what is your part, right? How is it that you play a part in all of this? How is it that you contribute to the future that you want to see, right? You cannot sit around and wait for it to happen. It's not just going to come to you. You have to create it, right? So what is it that you are doing? What is it that I am doing, right? And this is what I have to sit with, knowing that I have the capacity for more, right? And figuring out what that more is. How can I show up more, right? What is it that you can do, right? Right now, a big part of it is healing. You can go within. You can allow yourself to sit with yourself and heal and prepare for what's coming, right? Because we need to be prepared, mind, body, soul, right? It's all important. Your emotional regulation is important. Mental health, important, right? Your emotional well-being is something that is important. And if it's something that you're struggling with, know that you are not alone, right? There is support that is here for you, right? Seek out that support, but set the intention to heal, right? Set the intention to step into your power and to engage, right? To be an active participant in the change that you want to see, right? To be an active participant in creating the world that you want your children, grandchildren, you want all future generations to be able to inherit, because the direction that we are heading in right now, we have to really face the reality of that, right? If you are comfortable right now, you will not be comfortable for too long, right? And it's facing the reality of that and what that means, right? We have to be able to sustain, right? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Feeling kind of called to pull a card. Let's see. Whew. Alright, just pausing in this moment and just breathe. Just breathe into this moment. Setting the intention to be open to receive. Receive the energy that is flowing through you. Open yourself up to the energy and the light that is you. Just feeling into your heart space. Imagining a light emanating from the heart. Just feeling that light expand. That light expands and reaches out as far as it can go, wrapping its way all around you, and this light expands, stretching up to your crown, down through the root, down all the way to the toes. Feel that light just expand. This light of connection, of love, of peace, of liberation. Connect with that light. And just imagine that light connecting to all the beings around you. A network of lights connecting around the world. Feel into that connection. Set the intention to expand it. Feel it as it is expanding, as it is growing. Just breathe that in. And as we are connected in this moment, setting the intention to call in a message of peace, of healing, of liberation. What is it that we need to hear in this moment? Calling in our ancestors, spirit guides, guardian angels. Feeling their presence and their guidance in this moment. Feeling guided, feeling protected, feeling held. Spring, see your seeds grow. And at the bottom of the deck, Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. See your seeds grow. Trusting in the work that you're putting in. Trusting in the light that you are seeding. Trusting in the power of your intention, the power of the light that's within you, that's within every single human being, right? Trusting that as you allow yourself to reflect within, to look within, to heal, right? As you allow yourself to grow, to evolve, to be a part of the change that you want to see, trust that you are continuously planting seeds of change in the world around you. When you show up as your full, authentic being, right? When you show up with compassion, when you show up in love, when you show up embodying the peace that you want to see, trust that in that expression you are planting seeds in those that you interact with, right? And it's not gonna happen immediately, right? Things take time. They take nurturing. They take patience, right? So allowing ourselves to be patient and trusting, right? Trusting that we are moving in the right direction, right? Trusting that pain is a part of the process, right? It's a part of the process of healing, of unearthing, right? Allowing ourselves to do that internal work, right? It's so important. It's a big part of the healing of the collective as a whole, right? That inner work, trusting in that. Just breathing back into this moment. Feeling into the energy of this moment. Setting the intention to receive all that is here for us. Giving gratitude. Gratitude for this moment, for this breath. Gratitude for all the beautiful human beings in my life. Gratitude for a safe place to lay my head. Gratitude for my voice, my ability to express. Gratitude for you and your existence. So much gratitude. Sending so much love.